Hey, welcome to another episode of Drag Racing Basics, and today we're going to talk about line locks. Now, what a line lock is a modern line lock is an electronic controlled solenoid valve that once you push your brakes, it can be put in to hold your back brakes, front brakes, or all four brakes for that matter. But when it comes to drag racing, it's holding the front brakes. And what you do is you put your brakes on, apply your brakes, and then you activate your line lock. When you let go of your brakes, whichever end of the car you have the line lock attached to, rather your front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, stays engaged in holding the brakes, and that lets your drive wheels do a burnout without burning up your brake pads, shoes, whichever the case may be, warping your rotors, your drums, and it gives you a little bit more control in your burnout. A lot of times when you see a car roll up and it stands right up and just lights the tires, and then without letting go of the tires, it just kind of eases on out and the tires slow down. After you do a bunch of burnouts with the line lock, you get to where you hit that happy medium of, okay, it's time to let go of the button, and you let the car go forward, and you let off the throttle, and it lets everything slow down without coming to a sudden shock and stop. So it makes it easier on the parts. But its main purpose is to make the burnout easier. They've been used since the 50s. They were originally put in to keep stick shift cars from rolling once they were staged, especially after the beams came out in the 60s, the optic eye staging system. Keep the car from rolling once you get it in there. And then when you launched, and this was another question, how do you launch the car with the brakes on? Well, if you got a manual and you're holding the front brakes, you just get used to, as it comes down, as your clutch comes up, your finger comes off the button, and that immediately releases the front wheels. There were some manual line locks in the early days. They've been used on tow trucks, service vehicles like that for years to lock all four wheels, so basically the vehicle becomes dead weight or an anchor point so it can pull whatever it's pulling. And that industrial use got over into racing, just like some racing innovations get over into industrial and everyday use. But in a nutshell, that's what line locks do. There's various ones. Everybody has their preferences to which one's better. I'll let you make those decisions for yourself. I personally have a Hurst roll control one on my car. I've used some others, had great luck with them. But that's about it for line locks. Hope you found that entertaining, interesting, informational, informative. Until next time, have a great day. It's been Drag Racing Basics. We'll see you next time.